Hello YouTube, this is Morgan Airspeed Prime here with my next Avatar news update video. This time out we have our first pictures of the Legend of Korra Funko Pops that are going to be coming out. And it's an interesting lineup, as you can see. It's definitely an exciting reveal, but it's also very much like, where's the rest? But let's go through these here. So it's a London Toy Fair. That's why all these Funko Pops are getting announced, including the Korra ones. If you look on like Funko Pop Twitter accounts, and including the official ones, you'll see that there's lines and waves of these being announced every like 10 minutes or so. It's pretty crazy. So many different Funko Pops, including this wave of Korra Funkos. So let's start off with Asami. So you can see her there down the bottom in the middle, and she's probably the most plain one out of the wave. I still think it's a very good and accurate representation of what is clearly Book 1 Asami. Has most of the key traits you'd expect. It has her outfit, like with the boots and stuff like that, the shock glove, really well done. The little bit of makeup on the eyes to add something kind of different to her face really works. Good kind of sculpting on her hair to get that across. It's about what pretty much everything you'd expect from an Asami Funko. Maybe a little bit of kind of shock electricity effect coming off the glove would have been nice, but it might have made it overly complicated. But definitely very, very solid attempt, I think, so far. Next we'll go to Mako, just to the left of Asami. And yeah, it's kind of same as Asami. They just get all of the key points with Mako right. Outfit, spot on. Him in that sort of confident pose, holding the flame in his hand, other hand at his waist. He has the scarf there, the classic red scarf, of course. The unique eyebrows is a very important detail. They have it right. And then the hair, the early Book 1 sort of spiked up hair at the front, looks very, very nice, very solid to me. So very happy that they got Mako right. Then we move across to Amon, who, of course, Book 1 villain. They had to do him. He just with the mask, it made complete sense. They had to do a unique Funko Pop for him, and he definitely looks really good. Just like looking at the kind of body, the armor bits and stuff like that on his boots and kind of wrists and shoulders is nice detail. Of course, you have the hand coming out for a really kind of threatening pose. And then, of course, the mask itself and the hood is where most of the detail is. And I think they did a very good job with this of just, you can't quite tell because it's obviously a concept kind of image, more as opposed to them actually just taking pictures of the finished products. So you don't get the 3D quite exactly. The physical, the pictures of the actual finished product for Amon are going to look very interesting to see just how sort of 3D it is, like how sunk into the hood is it, and how exactly it works. But the detail is nice on the mask and the different aspects of it. So I think it's very, very solid Amon there. Then we'll move up to the top there for our standard Korra Funko Pop. And like with Aang in the wave of ATLA Funko Pops, I think they just went above and beyond with the standard Korra Funko. Her design, like just not even talking about the effect parts yet, spot on. Everything that you'd want from Korra's design. The hair is like perfect, the triple ponytail. The outfit, the kind of Book 1/3 outfit, has all of the details you want. The bands on her arms. And stuff like that. The boots, it's exactly what you want. The color's perfect. The pose is pretty nice. And then, like with the Aang, they went really in on the effect parts. Like Aang obviously had like the staff. He had the air effect part, and he came with Momo. Korra here, of course, has a earth effect, fire effect, and water effect. Getting across that it's Book 1 Korra, so it's her prior to learning air. That's why air isn't included here, but exactly what you want. Like that's a kind of perfect standard Korra Funko. So that's going to be, I think, the go-to for anyone with an interest in Korra and Funkos. Definitely the highlight of the standard ones for sure. And then we get an exclusive, but it's not who you'd think. Like based on the first lineup, because like we'd heard about the four main ones. We'd heard we were going to be getting a Korra, Mako, Asami, and Amon. Those like listings of those as being figures that existed came out. We hadn't had pictures until now, but where's Bolin? Everyone obviously was speculating that, oh, Bolin must be the exclusive to wherever has him, but no. Instead, we get a Hot Topic exclusive here of this Korra Avatar state from book 2, and I really like that. I think it's a fantastic one again. I like Korra in the sort of winter kind of outfit, kind of the Rava symbol on the front, Avatar state eyes, and then they're also saying it will have a limited glow chase edition. The thing with this is that, like, I assume that figure is going to work the exact same way that the Aang on Air Scooter worked, where it's both are exclusive to Hot Topic, but you have, like, if you order online, you have a chance at getting the chase. But there is a standard version that's not glow in the dark. I think that's the idea, because otherwise, like, is it really a chase if there's not a different version? That's the whole point of a chase, is that it's a separate version. So hopefully the standard version of this figure isn't going to be too difficult to get. If you look at the same image on Funko Europe, they just call it a sort of special edition. So I assume it will be available somewhere else that's more readily available in Europe and so on. But yeah, I like that they're doing this. You have a standard Korra, and then you have an Avatar state Korra. Makes complete sense to me. I definitely want to see more information on what is the difference between the glow version and the non-glow version in terms of, like, just all of the details. But I think that's a nice exclusive to do, and it looks like she of course is kind of floating in the air, so it comes on a stand and so on. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, the only real negative here is just that I think we're missing a few too many characters. Only 5 figures here. 2 of them are Korra. Missing a character who sort of leaves the set feeling like very incomplete. The lack of Bolin just makes it feel like you've given us just a fraction of like a wave. In that if you add just one extra figure in here and it's Bolin, it feels like, okay, that's fine. You have Team Avatar and the book 1 villain. Fair enough. There's other characters we still want in that, like, where's Tenzin? Where's Naga? Where's Pabu? Where's Lin, especially in book 1, given that they're focusing on that. You know, where are those other characters? And then, of course, with Korra, like, you have so many options of, like, redos for characters in that, like, pro-bending team. The Firefarer pro-bending team is a good kind of outfit change for the characters. You have Tarlok you could probably do, and then you go into book 2 and you have, like, Escadesna you probably want to do, Tonrok, Unalak, Rava Vatu I'd actually really like to see done as just Funkos to see how they do it. And then, like, you go into book 3, the entire Red Lotus, of course, and all the other kind of supporting characters, Kuvira, and so on. Like, there's a lot of options for Korra, and, like, it's almost like a bigger lineup of characters for Korra than the, like, obvious go-tos for Avatar. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any sign of a second wave of Avatar Funkos just yet. But this is a good start. I hope there's potentially a little bit more to be announced, though. So yeah, I think the highlight of this is probably for me actually just the standard Korra. I think it looks really good. I like the limited Korra, and will definitely be doing kind of what I can to get it once it's not super overpriced. And then Mako, exactly what they needed to do. Asami, exactly what they needed to do. And I think the Amon looks very good. The character having a mask always adds something different to the Funkos. So, you know, nothing real negative to say apart from maybe just the absence of certain characters. So in the comments, let me know what your thoughts are on this lineup of 5 Korra Funko Pops. Which is your favorite? What are your thoughts on the selection and the lack of certain characters? Let me know in the comments below. But that's been the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.